Hey, I'm Karima, and in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to start email marketing with MailChimp. MailChimp is the fastest and easiest way to just hit the ground running with email marketing and automation. So let's jump right in. First things first, you're going to go to mailchimp.com. You're going to sign up and create an account. If you already have one, just log in. From there, you're going to click on list, and then from there, you're going to want to create a list. So right here. And we're going to name this list Stay Connected. Right? And it's coming from me. So and then the default name so people know that it's coming from me. And then you want to remind people how they got on our list. So we'll just say you joined via word of mouth. This person told us they wanted to be added on our list, right? So from there, we're just going to hit save. And then, so we don't have any contacts. So for right now, what we're going to do to make it very simple, we're going to import people. So if you have anyone in your Gmail and your Yahoo and your AOL or your Verizon email that you want to add to this list, go ahead and just copy them on in here. We're going to manually import them. But if you also have maybe a CSV file or an Excel spreadsheet of emails, you can import contacts as well. If you have a website and you want to give people the option to add themselves to your list and just join up right from your website, you can go ahead and create a sign up form. But for right now, we're just going to add them manually. So, all right. So let's say this person's name is Jane Smith. Gmail.com, right? Jane Smith. We're not gonna worry about Jane's address. She did give us permission, so we're going to subscribe her. Oh, maybe I spelled .com wrong. Yes, I did. All right. All right, so Jane's been added. Now let's start sending emails to Jane. Let's start getting in her inbox. So we're going to click on campaigns. We're going to create a campaign. We're going to hit create an email because that's what we're doing. Now, if we wanted to just send Jane one campaign, just one email and just leave it at that, we could, but we want to make sure that we are creating it so that we can constantly show up in her inbox without us doing a lot of the footwork. And by footwork, I mean us sitting down and just being behind a computer every day saying, oh, it's almost 3 o'clock, let me send this email to Jane. No, we're just going to automate it. So we're going to click up here and we're going to do welcome new subscribers because Jane is a new subscriber. So we're going to do that. We're going to select the list, which is stay connected. And it's our welcome message. You can change the campaign name if you want. Welcome new subscribers. Let's say that. All right. So we're going to begin. There we go. Now this is what the workflow dashboard looks like. So we're gonna look over here at triggers. So a trigger would be what's going to trigger the email to be sent. So the trigger here says 1 day after subscriber joins your list. That's somewhat not true because Jane was, of course, she was imported. So we're going to edit that trigger. And we don't want to wait a day. We want to show it right in her inbox right then and there. So we're going to say immediately. So as soon as she's imported, she's getting that email. And it's going to be a welcome email. So let's update it. And let's go ahead and design. Now, whenever someone is imported, do we want to have it so that they're sent it? We can look at the schedule and see that they're going to get it sent every day or all day. So let's edit that schedule. So, well, they'll definitely get it every day. You can choose if you want them to get it on a Tuesday through Sunday or every day. We'll keep it to every day. They'll get it we'll send it only between a certain time. So I don't want anyone to receive this email at 12 o'clock in the morning. I mean, come on, how annoying is that, right? So let's say 7 to 7. 7 to 7 is a good schedule, right? So we'll go ahead and design this email. So let's say welcome message as the title. That's just for our eyes only. As you can see, it says internal use only. So the email is going to say, did you're connected. Put yay. And the cool thing about MailChimp is that you can use emojis, so let's make it really fun and creative. Now, I like to use preview text because I like to, of course, as the line says, preview text, I like to be able to give people the idea of knowing what the email is going to be about so that they'll have a better likelihood of clicking on the email. So, and they'll have a understanding as to what the email is about. So, you are now part of our email list. Sounds good? Cool. Now let's go ahead and design this email. So they have a lot of layouts, like basic layouts that you can just drag and drop, which MailChimp is like amazing for. There's also some themes that you can like surf through. And if you're just having a creative, like in a creative stump, you can definitely just use one of these to just draw inspiration and just build your own. But I myself, I like to just go from scratch. So what I'm going to do is, we're just going to click on this one. How about we just click on that? And then, so it has my logo up there, DreamWorks PR. We're just going to keep it very general and say welcome. Welcome. And you know what's cool? You can merge tags. So you can make it very personalized. So you can add the person's name. So let's go ahead and add the first name. So welcome. And then with welcome emails, I typically, within my welcome email, I like to make it so it's like we're having a conversation. This is the conversation starter. So for the image, it's going to be a profile picture of me. So let's just choose this one. So when it's fun, and it's just, so yeah. So let's just change this out just a little bit. Hey, I'll just keep it very general. Thanks so much for, I can't spell, for joining my tribe. And I have Grammarly on my laptop, which is a very cool grammar app. You can download it. It's spelled Grammarly, Grammarly, and it really helps with blogging, with writing emails, with doing things like this, with even doing some edits for a website. It really helps. So definitely check that out. So hey, thanks so much for joining my tribe. You'll be hearing more from me, blah, 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 right? Keep it general. Alright, so let's get some of these buttons out the way. It's just a typical welcome email, very test-like. Alright, so within your message, you definitely, however, want to, just give the reader, give Jane, give whoever the idea of or just give them a little piece of yourself, let them know who you are, what your background's in, and what they can expect. So you can expect more of, you can expect more emails from me, or I won't let them know like, hey, I won't be bombarding your inbox too much. I'll definitely just send you relevant content, relevant tips, and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and hit save and continue. All right, so that's our first email. So she'll get it immediately, right? So let's say we want to send her another one. So we can click add an email, and let's say we'll send it a day after she gets that one. So, well, that's fine. We'll leave it. So after she receives this email, one day after that, she'll get another one. So let's go ahead and design this one. So we'll just say, with subject lines, it's always good. So we'll leave it at second email. With subject lines, you always want to make it a little bit of a, people always wonder like, what should my subject line be, or how creative should I be? And it's just make it conversational. So this email, let's say it'll be a tips article on tips of 5 things that MailChimp updated to their website. So let's make the subject line a little bit more as a question. How about that? So and then the emojis just give it a little bit more dramatic effect to the subject line. So we'll just add the title: 5 tips, 5 updates from MailChimp. Right? Cool. So let's start that email. And again, we'll just use the same. Let's just use this one now, actually. We'll just use the same sort of kind of template, and we'll just go from there. And we'll edit this. 5 updates from MailChimp. Right? Just leave it like that. And let's just replace the image with something. Let's just give it this. Just make it look like that, right? So, and then you can say, you know, like, click here to read more. Make it Google. Why not, right? Okay, so MailChimp. I don't want that style to be like that though. You can change the fonts on here as well. So MailChimp. There we go. MailChimp makes recent changes to the website that you should know about. Right? Let's just say that. Cool. Click here to learn more. So there. That's our second email. Nothing too fancy. So we have our second email. So we have 2 emails in our automation, right? So let's go ahead and confirm everything. So we're just going to make sure we get this workflow going. Everything looks good. Let's start this workflow. So by starting it, it means that our email automation series is getting ready to start and we are done. So let's start this workflow. So we're going to go back to campaigns. We're going to check out this one. We're going to look at this one. Come on. There we go. So yeah, so that's what it typically looks like. And it's started and we're done. So I hope this tutorial helped you. If you have any questions, definitely email me at karima.williams@dreamworthpr.com. And I look to see you guys in the next blog post. Thanks.